Oh, yo, guess who? Guess who's coming to dinner? Guess who's coming to dinner? How in the world are you, everybody? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Come on in, come on in. Let's see how we're doing on YouTube. Looks like we're good on YouTube. Who in the world would have thunk it that Professor Nez is going to go live on a Saturday? What in the world? What in the world's going on over here? I don't even understand this. This is crazy. In this video, guys, we're talking about New Year's resolution ideas. It is literally, as of this recording, it is the end of 2018. This is probably the last live stream that Professor Nez is going to do in 2018. This is it. It's hasta la pasta, hasta luego. And, you know, I've been seeing a lot of stuff on social media. I've been seeing a lot of people, you know, talking about reflecting on, hey, good to see you, the Mutinos. The Mutinos are in the house. Good to see you, Mutinos. How are you? Good to see you. Stony Creek. Yes, Stony Creek is in the house. Happy holidays to your beautiful family. It's so great to see you, Mutinos. Thank you so much. We're talking about New Year's resolution ideas. Yay or nay? What do you guys think? Give me a thumbs up in the chat. Give me a thumbs down in the chat. I want to hear from you first. Tell me what you think. And also, if you wouldn't mind, why do I feel like I'm coming in a little yellowish? Am I coming in a little yellowish? Thank you so much, Free to Laugh Now from Periscope. I really appreciate that. Don't forget to smash the smash button. Yes, Stony Creek. So good to see you, Bill. I get so pumped. Roz is in the house. Hey, Roz, go to Twitch, please, if you don't mind. But come back to YouTube. Go to Twitch. Before you leave, though, smash the smash button. That's that button that, you know, does one of these. I call it the smash button because everybody says, smash the like button. Smash that smash button. I don't know. It just kind of Modern Day Family Man is in the house. Coach Jenny, how are you, dear? Good to see you. Fantastic. So what do you guys think? In the chat, I want to know New Year's resolutions, yay or nay. That's the title of the broadcast. Make sure you share this out, though. Make sure you smash the smash button. Oh, my God. Is that Ovinsky? Are you on Twitch, Sean? Sean, I followed your advice, and I finally did it. So I'm on Twitch. I wonder if Sean's on Twitch, because I'm actually going on Periscope. I'm on Twitch. I'm on YouTube. You know how Professor Nez do. I do all day long. I'm on my iPad. Okay, fantastic. Looks like we're coming in pretty good. It's like politicians. You know what? That's probably literally, that is the comment of the chat so far. I love it, Roz. It's like politicians. Best intentions. Yes. I mean, why do you guys think it is that every single year around this time is when people start to get their crap in order and start to get their stuff in order? Is this some kind of a weird, sick sort of cycle? Is this just, you know, just very honest and innocent and harmless? Or is there something deeper here? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. You can call me Ski. You can call me Ski. Sure thing. No problem. I'm not coming to Twitch. You can't make me. Why not? Why not, Coach Jay? Good to see you. Smash. Sharing media around sends hope. Ooh, I love that. Free to Laugh Now. Yes. Beautifully said. That is fantastic. I like that a lot, actually. I'm going to steal that. Stony says, nah, no New Year's resolutions. We'll be the same next year. Curmudgeon at its fine. See, I don't think so. I think that what I'd like to say about New Year's resolution ideas is it's a bunch of phooey. It's a bunch of phooey. I think most people are setting themselves up for disaster. And I'm not judging anybody. I love people who are trying to do something different. They're trying to break their, you know, kind of same old routine, and they're actually trying to take initiative. That's beautiful. And if you find inspiration in that, I'm never one to cower from inspiration, but I always look at things as having actual, tangible, practical results. And what I've found from my experience, New Year's resolutions ain't going to happen. It's just, it's setting yourself up for disaster, and then that's going to compound defeat your self-esteem, and it turns into this vicious, see, I can't do it. I told myself I had this New Year's resolution idea. It didn't follow through, or it didn't go through. I should just give up. This isn't, it turns into this vicious cycle, in my opinion. I think the best thing you can do in the New Year's, I never look back. I always look forward. I see all these people who are reflecting on 2018. Let's reflect on 2018. I'd like to reflect on all the beautiful things that I've done. I'd like to reflect. I don't do any of that stuff. I don't reflect on all the beautiful things I've done. I am always looking at forward and next. And I'll tell you why I do that. And this is just me. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Part of the reason of going live today is I'm going to be gone tomorrow. You guys know our normal time is 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern, every single Sunday. Make sure you subscribe below. Where the hell am I going? Okay, here. Make sure you subscribe. Smash the smash button. If you haven't smashed that thumbs up button, please make sure you do so. And hit the bell so that when you get notifications, whenever we go live, you can be the first on the scene, like these wonderful Nez Nation people that we see right before us. Yeah, New Year's resolution. Is it just a false promise, a false hope? Is there something deeper going on there? Can it set you up for future sabotaging of your self-esteem and obstructing what you really, really want? Or should every single day be, I'm not a big fan of that phrase, but some people will say, well, every day you should be striving for this. Every day you should be learning something new. You don't need to try that hard. You really don't need to try that hard at all. As a matter of fact, if you just let go of all these, like, I need to do that, I need to do, this is what I need to do, this is what I need to do, I need to do that. Oh, well, if I didn't do this, because you got to understand, human beings are extremely hard on themselves. Yay, Roz! I'm so glad to see you, Roz. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas. Yes, Roz is in the house. So good to see you, Roz. I'm just not, I love to inspire people. I love to share my story, which is what I'm doing here. You guys know we talk about discovering your purpose, communicating your message so that you can impact your audience, whether that means advancing your career, growing your business, growing your influence, growing wonderful communities like this awesome Nez Nation. I got to figure it out because I'm looking at the screen and I'm looking over there. Our awesome Nez Nation family. Thank you so much. Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, one of the things about being a live streamer and one of the things about being a content creator, Stony Creek, I am so with you on that. I'm going to come back to that. I want to hold your comment up here. Roz, one of the things, thank you so much, by the way. It was really hot. Well, yeah, Australia, you guys are experiencing summer right now, right? One of the things that you cannot avoid when it comes to being a content creator is the technical hula hooping that you have to do. If you're not ready to do the technical hula hooping, you're finished. You're absolutely done. Because that stuff never, ever, ever goes away. You're constantly tweaking. You're constantly adjusting. You're constantly modifying. You're constantly tinker, trying to figure it out. I've never, ever figured it out. I don't believe in overthinking things, so I try to keep it very, very simple. I love doing this. I love creating content, and I try to check out new things and different things to sort of support that. And please, guys, share this out because we're going to be talking about some cool stuff. And plus, I'm not going to be going live tomorrow. I'm going to be gone tomorrow, and I'm not going to be going live tomorrow. So this is the very last live stream from Professor Nez in 2018. And some of you might be saying, thank God. Yes, we can. Absolutely. Oh my God, 108 degrees. Holy macadamia nut. Ski. So what's going on with you, Sean? I'm a little bit skeptical of this. What are you? Did you read too many Dostoevsky books or something? Or what are you doing? What's the significance of ski? Why ski all of a sudden? I'm really curious. Sean is a great, dear old friend. He's a fantastic content creator, live streamer. Yeah, so Stony, wait. Some people say I have a little bit of a weight problem. I can't wait to eat, which is true. So I'm really deeply concerned. I've gained probably more than 30 pounds in the last 5 years, which is really unsafe for a dude like me, plus somebody who loves to be active. And actually, if there is such a thing as a New Year's resolution that actually works, or that's actually worth kind of reminding yourself about and giving yourself that initiative and sticking to some sort of a committed schedule, it is worrying about your health, especially at my age. I just turned 42 not that long ago. And so that's killer, Roz. That is killer. I'll have to check that out. What time? I've got a little bit of a date with my wife tonight, but if I don't catch you live, Roz, I'm definitely going to check out that replay. I love Twitch. I'm all in on Twitch. I want to get cooking more on Twitch. So I'm very, very excited. I don't know why I can't get your monikers. It seems like I can do it when you're somewhere else. Now Ski, are you watching me on Twitch, or where are you at, Ski? Let me see here. Let me go to Twitch real fast and see. Okay, I've got 3 people watching me. Yes, so Ski is over on Twitch. Fantastic. All right, so let me hear what let me see what Ski has to say. I want to come back and talk to you about the weight thing, Stoney. It's very, very serious. It's just so good to see you guys. I needed to go live. I've got a client meeting in about an hour here. We got plenty of time. I just needed to go live. I wanted to talk to you guys. I wanted to see you guys. And I wanted to talk to you about 2019 in a way that was different than what we keep seeing all over the internet right now. It's just making me vomit, all this 2018 reflection. It just drives me crazy. Yes, Beth is in the house. Yes, Beth. Good to see you, Beth. How are you? Roz says, I'll be getting back into my hypnosis for my weight management. Nice. Okay, Ski, let me see what you got here. Simply my gamer tag. Okay, I dig it. Okay, cool. Ski it is. I totally get it. Awesome. Thank you, Ski. Yeah, very, very cool. Very, very cool. It's so good to see you, Beth. How are you? I hope you're doing well. You know what to do when you first come in here. You got to smash the smash button. Hit that smash button. Subscribe down below. I've got some unbelievable stuff cooking for 2019. But you know what? To be honest with you, I'm not doing that much different. I'm just going to still... As a matter of fact, I'm not really doing anything different. I'm doing more. I'm doing what I always feel like I should be doing, which is staying myself, staying alert, being aware, paying attention to the things that matter, letting go. I'm letting go a lot more. I had an interesting conversation with a dad. I took my kids to the park earlier today. Free to laugh. Good to see you, Free to laugh. I don't do New Year's resolutions. I go by the Mayan calendar. I love it. Smash. Thank you, Beth. That's what I'm talking about. And so I was talking to a dad earlier today, and it's, one of the things that, I've shared this quote many, many times before, and it's one of my favorite quotes. It's from Sir Winston Churchill, the great Prime Minister. And so what's happening is, oh, really? Very cool, Beth. That's awesome. Fantastic. Very cool. You're going to be spending New Year's in Vegas? That is really cool. Where are you staying at? That's awesome. One of the things we talk about is, Winston Churchill's quote is, and he said this close to his death. He said, over 90% of the things that cause me distress in my life never happened. So what does that tell you? I dropped a quote on Instagram. By the way, if you want to follow me and you want to hit me up on Instagram, come check me out. That's my Instagram handle right there. Professor _Nez. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram. That would be awesome. I'm on Instagram a lot. As a matter of fact, let me just do this real fast. Yeah. So if you wanna check me out on Instagram, definitely go check me out on Instagram. As a matter of fact, let me make this a little bit smaller. Okay. Yeah, we'll stick that right there. Yeah. So go check me out on Instagram. I think that would be a great place to follow me. What does that tell you? Well, it tells me the power of the dude inside your head who I like to call the eternal doubter, whose favorite word is can't. And so why is that important? Because what you give attention to, you give power to. So if you give attention to things that don't matter, you give the things that don't matter power. If you give attention to other people's opinion of you, you give them power. If you give attention to hate, negativity, toxicity, bitterness, rage, you give it power. If you give attention to forgiveness, if you give attention to love, if you give attention to the things that matter, you give it power. So you are a conduit. You're an electrical conduit, feeding things energy through the power of your attention. There's not a lot of things you have power over in this life, y'all, but there's one thing you absolutely have power over, and that is what do you place your beloved, scarce attention on? Because what you give attention to, you give power. Very cool, Ski. I like it. Might I advise you as a friend, take out the Olivin then. If you really want to go by Ski, if Ski is your brand that you want to sort of project and convey and you like the sound of it and you're digging it, well then I would somehow incorporate Ski only in your name, your branding, your messaging, everything, your logo. Flamingo, very cool, Beth. Have a blast. They have a pretty killer fireworks display in Vegas on New Year's Eve. I know that. I was there, I think a year and a half ago, or maybe 2 years ago. I was there for New Year's. I can't remember. My parents had some kind of special deal, and we went and checked it out. But yeah, I love Vegas. To me, Vegas is an excuse. It's like a car wash for your sins, you know, as the great Lefty Rosenthal once said, the great gangster. It kind of just washes you. It's a you know, I'm a big believer in you know, having an empty brain and an empty mind once in a while. And none of the woo-woo emptiness crap, but I mean just like truly doing something that takes all of your, you know, troubles and worries, or at least your focus and your attention on all your troubles and worries away from you for a short period of time. At least give it a little bit of a break. Now, there is a way that you can kind of prolong that. Super Dave. Yo, Super Dave in the house. Yes, Vegas is awesome. I love Vegas. I used to love it a lot more back in the day when it was a little more kind of grimy and sort of, you know, old school. But, I mean, it's kind of gotten a little Disneylandish now. But it's good because now that I'm a family man, it totally makes sense. Super Dave, it is so killer to see you. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Make sure you smash. You got to smash. Smiggity smash. That smash button. You know how we do it. You know how we do it. So make sure that you smash the smash. I would really, really appreciate it. That thumbs up sign. Make sure you smash it. So, yeah. I'm not going to be doing anything different. One of the things that I advocate, if you're trying to build a brand that you want to make money with, brand that you want to advance your career with, and by the way, if you're working a W-2 job, you're not a business owner, you need to be thinking about a personal brand. Because don't get it twisted, y'all. Over 93%, I've shared this stat and I need to compound this and pound this in your brain. Over 93% of employers check your social media profiles and your online presence during the interview process, during the interim process, during the post-interview, pre-interview. So you need to have a brand that bespeaks who you are in a valid, effective, and dignified way, okay? In a professional way, or at least in a way that you want to be, you know, expressed, a way that you want to come across to an audience. So I advocate this all the time. Thank you so much, Dave. Consistency, consistency, consistency. Hey Nez, how have you grown your brand? Hey Nez, how have you grown a six-figure business through coaching, your own agency? How have you grown your own online academy? How have you grown passive income, affiliate marketing? By being consistent, by coming every single day to work. Now, I love doing this. I have the actual, dare I say, audaciousness. I do. I'm very audacious. I feel I have something very powerful to say. I feel like I have something very powerful to share. I feel that I was born to do this. I was born to communicate. I was born to inspire, train, coach. That's my vibology. And I was born to do this. And so I love doing this. So the consistency part for me is actually not that difficult. Don't get me wrong. Being a content creator is insanely hard, especially being a consistent content creator. You can ask the great Niminati. You can ask, most of us in this awesome Nez Nation family. We have a great, community of content creators. We know how difficult it can be. So don't get me twisted. Even if you love it, I'm telling you right now that consistency is way more important than I got a new content creation strategy, or I got a new marketing strategy, or I got a new yada, yada, yada just here's why I don't change anything, because I believe in consistency trumping overthinking, overanalysis, over-strategizing, because over-strategizing will paralyze you. I really believe. Does anybody feel me on that? Talk to me in the chat. Does anybody feel me on that? Sean says, when you blow up on Twitch, I want my cut. You got it, Ski. Yes, Ski was a big, big influence on me, and actually he's been on our podcast before as a guest talking about Twitch. And I'm very excited to be on Twitch. And Sean, sadly, I just literally started. I mean, I think I've only done about 3 or 4 lives. I don't know if I've even done that much. And so the chances of me blowing up on Twitch are probably slim to nada, which I'm okay with. I'm totally okay with that. But I'm, some of you coming in right now might not really. Thank you so much, Ski. I appreciate that. Thank you, Stony. Thank you, Somi. Roz, you're awesome. Thank you, Super Dave. Some of you might not. Some of you might not know, but I've pretty much, eradicated my presence on Facebook. I'm still, doing my interviews on my Nez Nation Live page, but I'm even thinking of moving that over to YouTube or moving that over to Twitch, or just conducting, because now I can tape Skype calls, and I can do, as a matter of fact, does anybody want to jump on here on Skype and talk to me about their New Year's resolution? Who has a Skype in here? Let me know if you have a Skype. If you have a Skype, I can bring you in. Let me know if you're interested in that. If you're interested in coming in, Ski might be interested in that. I would love to have you, because, and why? You might be saying, oh, thank you so much, Beth. I appreciate that. So why, Nez? Why are you not on Facebook? Well, it's not just the algorithm. It's not just the reach. That's a big part of it. I still run ads on Facebook and Instagram. Instagram, I get a little bit more, exposure. But, I go where my audience is. I go where my audience can access me. And working all that, you guys know how hard I work. And I put in a lot of effort to get a lot of followers on Facebook. And, the fact that I can't even reach the people who are interested to my page, that's kind of sad to me. I mean, that kind of actually makes me sad. I'm going to log into my, I'm buzzing here in Twitch. Oh, very cool. Yeah. What do you think, Roz? What do you think of getting on Twitch? What's your What's your thought process on that? I mean, how long have you been on Twitch, Roz? I'm kind of curious, actually. Let me open up my Skype. Learning lots and having a ball. Okay, very cool. That's very, very cool. Yeah, so I'm on. Okay, so I just opened up my Skype. Let's see here. I don't want to do that. So let's see here. How do I know what my actual tagline is? I think if you just look up Professor Nez, you should be able to call me on Skype, and then I can bring that up here on in my software. So let me leave my Skype, but let me see. Where's my Skype number? How do I do that? Let's see here. Yeah, I usually use Zoom. I usually don't use Skype for too much, but it should be either. Let me see here. Okay, settings. So my Skype name live is Peter Nez Author. I don't think I can change that either. So, yeah. So I guess that's my Skype name. Now, how do people call me? Caller ID, call forwarding. Let's see here. Set up your... Okay. Let's see here. Let me see here. Account profile. So it says here... Oh, my Skype number, add funds, manage your profile, how you're seen on Skype. Let's see here. Does anybody know where they can find their... Where can they find their... okay, so my Skype name is Peter Nez Author. Okay. I think that's it. Somebody go on Skype and search Professor Nez and see if I come up, and try to call me if you can. Can anybody do that right now? I'd like to see... I don't have to bring you in. I just want to see if this works. Yes, I agree with that. Very nicely said. Thank you for saying that. You're absolutely right, Roz. It depends on what, depends on what it's for. I couldn't agree more. Okay, so your account, let's see. Signing in, let's see. What's my account here? Okay. Caller ID. I can't even believe this. Well, it says Professor Nez, but I don't know. If somebody wants to come in, they can call me on Skype, and I can bring them in. Okay, no problem, Beth. No problem. I just wonder if you type in Professor Nez, will I come up? I wonder if that will happen. Ski, are you still here? Okay, thank you so much, Ski. Good to see you, brother. No problem. Have a wonderful, wonderful holiday party. I wish you nothing but the best. It's good to see you. I hope to see you more on Twitch. And we'll have to get you in on a call one of these days on the show. So I just keep on trucking. And here's the other thing too that I'd like to say about New Year's resolutions, since that's the kind of name of the that's the sort of name of the that's the name of the show today. Yeah, Roz, do you want to come in real quick? Do you want to try? Can you look up Professor Nez and try to call me? It says Peter Nez Author is my caller ID, which I didn't know that it was. But if you could look up Professor Nez, see if you find me on Skype real quick, and I can bring you in just for a minute to come talk to our Nez Nation family, which you are a big part of our Nez Nation family, Roz. I would love to have you in our Nez Nation family. Are you kidding me? I would love to have you up on our call. No problem, Beth. No problemas. No problemas. I don't really use Skype that much. I mean, I had T-Rex. Okay, no problem. Okay, no problem. No problem. I totally get it. It's so great to see you. Thank you for joining us. I really, really appreciate it. One of the things that, that is so interesting about, getting into something like this, building a personal brand, creating content, developing a value proposition, getting all the sort of moving parts and the intricacies in place and lining them all up and organizing who you are and your brand identity. One of the things that's amazing, thank you so much, Roz, back to you, is that if you just get cooking, things naturally you kind of just figure things out. I know it sounds almost ridiculous. You don't need a New Year's resolution to figure stuff out. You don't need a New Year's resolution to start an endeavor or to break new ground. You just need to take action. That's literally it. I mean, when I was seeing people do what I do now 3-5 years ago, when I first started live streaming, excuse me, I thought it was the most overwhelming, intimidating, because I wasn't a tech person. I am the least tech person out there, okay? I'm the talent. Get me in front of the camera, get me, to entertain, to host, to broadcast, I am more in front rather than behind the scenes. And so the thought of doing all this stuff on my own just seemed completely chaotic and seemed so tenuous to me. But the interesting thing is, when you just shut that dude off, that eternal doubter, when you just shut that eternal doubter off, some insanely beautiful thing. You have to trust the process. There's a great phrase, let go, let God. And I'm not getting preachy here, and I'm not even getting religious here. This has nothing to do with religion. Some people call God the dude in the sky. Some people call God, that inner intuition. Whatever you call it, it's just a metaphor. It's just a symbol. It's just a word. You don't have to give it any more power than it already has. Things just, the process unfolds, and you just slowly, incrementally figure things out. And you're going to get a little help from your friends. You're going to get a little help from your awesome online community. You get a little bit of help with, you'll be amazed how a Google search and a search on YouTube, DIY, it's just insane the amount of figuring out you can do on your own. And if you even have a molecule of a penchant for discovery and creativity and imagination and figuring things out, you have nothing to worry about. Yes, Stony Creek, taking action is key. Yes. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Roz. It is always great to see you. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful, wonderful day and a happy new year. How many people are going to go to Christian Reddy's New Year's live stream? He is a big member of our Nez Nation Live family. I'm a big fan. We got to get Stony Creek to do some live streams as well. Stony, if there's anything stopping you, look at me right now. Don't let this dude win. That's the only thing stopping you. Some people like to think it's their mom, it's their dad, it's their kids, it's their dog, it's Donald Trump. It's your boss. It's none of those things. It's the little dude inside your head whose favorite word is can't. You got to give that dude the pink slip. You got to fire his ass. And you can do that right now. You can get out of this live stream and just go somewhere off quiet by yourself and be like, you know what? I've decided it once and for all. I'm not going to let you dominate me anymore. This dude is just a house guest. You are the landlord, but he acts as if he's the landlord and you're the house guest. What kind of sense does that make? Zero in my book. So, I'm not doing anything different. If I am doing anything different, it's whatever naturally takes place. It's whatever naturally takes place. It's whatever naturally is called upon me to make a change, to do something different. I don't force anything. Some of these New Year's resolutions, they seem forced. They seem absolutely forced. You don't got to force anything. Why put so much pressure on yourself? You don't have to put all that kind of pressure on yourself. You really don't. I keep being me. I'm consistent with who I am, but I'm also full of contradiction. And as Whitman says, do I contradict myself? Yes, I contain multitudes. Being a human being is a very, very complex animal. It's a complex set of machinery. It's a complex set of parts. So, yeah, don't be so hard on yourself. I would say the greatest New Year's resolution is to have 0 New Year's resolutions. The greatest New Year's resolution is to finally let go of everything external and dive deep on your inner game. We talk about that on this channel all the time. the epicenter to your everlasting life of happiness, peace, love, ease. Rest into that ease of who you are. Internet connection. Yes, Stony. Should happen. Very, very cool. Very nice. I hear a lot about Streamlab OBS. Yes. It's a little too complicated for me, but if you figure that out and you can simplify it, teach a brother. Because I'm not too crazy about the Ecamm software. I think I've finally got it a little bit figured out, but my internet speed is still, my download speed is still, matter of fact, even though I'm kind of power line hardwired in Ethernet, my download speed is still cut major league. I mean, it's I don't even know why. It's even less now than it was earlier this morning. So it's very, very strange. But, I think I'm getting a continuous stream, and you guys are telling me that, have you guys experienced any lagging or anything like that, or any break in, have you guys experienced any break in the video or audio? At least I hope you haven't. I feel like I've got a little bit of a yellowish tinge. Do I have a little bit of a yellowish tinge on my lens here, or what's going on here? Let me see here. I'm just kind of tinkering with some controls here. Okay. Well, that's about the best I can do. I'm not a very nostalgic person. I don't like looking backwards. I'm not a big, I mean, some people will come up to me and say, hey, that book you wrote, or some people will say, oh man, I love that video you did, in 2015, or I don't even remember what I said. I don't even know who that person is anymore. I hardly ever look back. You may think of that as a fault, but I don't. Thank you so much, Super Dave. I appreciate that. Okay, cool. Very cool, Stony. Very cool. Yeah, he does. I couldn't agree more. He absolutely does. So, I'm just not one of those people. It's funny because my dad's the exact opposite of me, and God bless him. He is a huge nostalgic person. I mean, sometimes I'll get these text messages at 3 a.m. Poor Pops. He's retired. He doesn't really have a lot going for him right now. He's an amazing grandfather, and he provides, unbelievable warmth and love. But, he's a very nostalgic person. And I'm the exact opposite. He loves looking back. He constantly reminisces about the old days and sends me these pictures at 2, 3 a.m. of me when I was a kid, or when Sammy, my son, was just born, 6 years ago, 7 years ago. Or, there's nothing wrong. Don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with reflection. But I feel like most of the time that kind of sort of, and again, it's all about extremes, right? You got to balance it out. But I feel like most of the time when people look back like that, or people kind of get drenched in the past, if you will, they sort of drown themselves in nostalgia. It's another barrier. It's another obstacle to creating something that will bring you what you want. That's what this entire show is about. That's what my entire intention, that's what, bringing more, humanness to this digitalness is all about. It's about you creating a life where you feel purposeful, you feel happy, you feel like doing something you want to do. That's what makes me very, very excited. What's really interesting, Beth? That's an amazing point. He's always kind of been that way. So Beth asks, has your dad always been that way, or is this in his older years? I would have to say he's always been that way, but, I think that, I think he's always been that way, but I think you're right. I think there's something more to it as he gets older. I feel like it does get, it's almost like the actual, the nostalgia meter gets cranked. The nostalgia meter gets cranked a little bit higher. All right, Stony. So good to see you. The farm calls, and when the farm calls, Stony must answer. So happy for you, Stony. This is probably going to be the last stream of 2018, unless I do something nutty and go live tomorrow morning. But I'm not going to be able to go live at our normal time 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. As a matter of fact, let me see. Do I still have that overlay? I wonder if I still have that overlay. I'd like to. Let's see here. Okay, let me get a new so every, let's see here. Every single Sunday, okay? Every Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific and 5 p.m. Eastern, okay? That's when we go live, okay? So that's what I'm going to put right here, and let's see if I can find a different kind of background here. Yeah, I like that. I'll do one of these guys. Yeah, so we go live every single Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. East. 2 p.m. Pacific. I got to change that. I did Pacific twice. Sorry. So that's Eastern time. Yes. So every Sunday we go live, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Are you serious? Oh, I didn't save it. I did not save it. Sorry. This is why I need a producer. You see that? Well, why does it keep changing back? Well, excuse me. Why is it not changing? Well, oh, you know what? I think it's on. You're kidding me. For some reason, it's. No. Okay, there. Now it goes. It was on autocorrect. Ugh. Yeah, Beth. As you're younger, it makes sense to be looking forward. As you age, looking back would seem more attractive. Well, I mean, I'm not really younger. I'm getting pretty, I mean, I don't know, but I've never really been that way. I don't see myself. I really don't see myself. I don't see myself getting. I don't see that changing for me. Maybe it will, though. You could be right. You know what? Maybe. I don't know. Yes, 4 Central. That's right. Thank you, Dave. 4 Central. That's exactly right. I don't know if. Yeah, maybe you're right. That's very possible. But it's not that I'm younger than my dad, of course. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not really. I'm just not really a nostalgic person. I don't know if that has to do with, are you a very nostalgic person, Beth? Who here is a very nostalgic person? Who likes looking back? Who loves to reminisce about what happened? I mean, maybe I'm just, I don't know. Maybe that's something that's just very unique to me. I'm not really certain. But, oh, very cool. Okay, very cool, Beth. Thank you so much. Love Hybrid Steel. Hybrid Steel is definitely a member of our Nez Nation family, and that is really, really cool. I love that. Very cool. That's awesome. I'll have to check out Hybrid Steel for sure. I'm older than you, Professor. We are young. Yes. Well, as my wife would say, mentally, I'm probably 6. Physically, I'm like 90. No. Yeah, getting in shape is something that I am very, very serious about. I've neglected it. I have kind of let myself go, and that's something, if there is such a thing as a New Year's resolution, that's probably numero uno for Professor Nez. What is it that you, leave me in the comments below, especially if you're watching this in the replay, what is it that you are struggling with? What is it that you feel, like what is, first of all, why is one New Year's resolution takes precedence over another? How did you come up with this as your New Year's resolution? Leave your New Year's resolution, and then in a separate comment, tell me why that resolution. Why does that resolution take precedence? Tom Willis. Oh my God. How can we hire trolls? We've got you full time. Do we even need to hire trolls? How you doing, Tom? Good to see you. Holy macadamia nut. It wouldn't be a last live stream of 2018 if my good man, Tom Willis, my ultimate roaster, didn't show up. I love getting roasted. I roast as much as I love getting roasted. Yeah, Super Dave. Yeah, I'm telling you. I think Tom's New Year's resolution is to stay out of jail. It's so good to see you, Tom. Beth says, I'm pretty nostalgic with items and mementos. Yeah, well, that's one thing. Boy, you just can't help that, can you? It's very hard to help that because, gosh, when it comes to your kids, when it comes to your kids, that's just insane. Oh, Chris, free to laugh now is Chris Rossetti. Okay, good to see you, Chris. Thank you. So, yeah, because the kids thing is funky because you constantly, you're just constantly amazed at how fast it goes. I look at my kids now and I'm just absolutely blown away that they are like fully formed human beings when I remember them as being mush, right? Just like mush. And so Tom says, my ankle bracelet is chafing. Anybody have any sound ankle bracelet remedies for my man Tom Willis? Oh my God, Tom. Yeah, so Tom, it's time to cut the bacon out of your diet, probably. I think Tom takes bacon intravenously. Oh, it's so good to see you, man. Yeah. It's really weird, but here's what I do. I'm more of a silent goal setter. I don't know if that makes any sense. I just kind of keep it internal. I don't really let out my goals. I don't really say them out loud. I don't believe in the whole, you need to say it. If you want it to happen, you got to say it out loud. You have to write it down. Otherwise, it's not real. Okay. I don't know if that's true. But one of the things that I notice, and I've said this before on streams, is, when you kind of tell people your dream or your vision, you kind of say it out loud, especially your so-called friends, people usually try to kill it. And they can kill it with something as subtle as just a roll of the eyes. I've said this before, your friends can be the ultimate murderers of dreams. You may think they're your friends, but, a good litmus test, if you think you've got, good friends, a good litmus test is, go around a bunch of people that you would call a friend and talk about something that you've been thinking about or something you've been aspiring toward and see what the reaction is. That's a good litmus test. I had my oldest at 20. She had my grandson. Wow. I'm older than you, Beth. If you're 40, I'm way older than you. Are you joking me? Beth, for the love of God. By the way, Skype, if anybody here wants to jump on a Skype call real quick and just chat. I had two kind of motives for going live today. One, I can't go live at our normally scheduled time, which is every Sunday, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. We talk about personal branding, content creation, online business, discovering your purpose, who in the world are you, how to communicate that to the world, so that you can impact an audience, whether it's customers, whether it's clients, whether it's followers, subscribers, influence to make more money, to build a brand. That's what we talk about. It's 21st century communications and business. If you have a Skype, do me a friend and do me a favor and check. I don't even know what my call letters are. I'm supposed to know. I'm 42, Beth, but I feel like I'm 96. Tom actually is 96, but he's only 12. I'd like to know if you can find me on Skype. I don't even know what my call letters are. I think it's Peter Nez Author. But I would like to see if you search. Well, maybe I can do it. One mutual connection. Wait a minute. No, that's different. So there's two Professor Nez's? That doesn't make any sense. Huh. Okay. Well, maybe, let me see here. Okay, so then if I search, let me see here. I'm sorry. Yeah, I know, I do. I don't see that. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what my call letters are. I wish I knew what my call letters are, but I don't. I don't know what they are. That's right. Oh, this is so frustrating because I had, okay, Victor McNeil. Let me see. So, one mutual contact. That's strange. Yeah, so I don't really, I mean, I have an actual, yeah, see if your tablet's juiced up, Beth, and just get on here real quick. I just want to see, because obviously it works. The kids are hogging the PC. Of course they are. Because obviously it works. So I'm trying to, because I had a guest on, remember I had McNeil on not that long ago, who's an old time broadcaster. And yeah, I'd like to kind of see how the Skype. Hey Tom, let's leave my IQ out of this conversation. Yes. Hey Tom, tell me what what's your plans for 2019? What are you going to do besides troll the Nez Nation live stream community? The old varmint. What's your plans? What are you going to be up to? What are you doing? Do you believe in this whole resolution phooey? I don't know that many people who use the word phooey anymore. Kind of dig it. Let me know what your New Year's resolution plans are. And if anybody wants to come in on Skype, I think I'm Peter Nez author, but I'm not sure. I'm trying to search it right now and kind of see, but I don't see anything. I see Professor Nez, but it's not me. Hey, Justin Brown, good to see you. Yes. Actually, yes, I am on eCam. Justin Brown is in the house. I kind of wish I could bring up your profile. I'll be honest with you, JB, I'm not very happy with it. Especially the kind of multi-stream softwares like Restream. Restream is very, very beta, it seems like. It's very in its early stages, let's say, to put it politely. How are you doing, Justin? Happy New Year, man. It's good to see you, brother. We usually go live every single Sunday, 2 p.m., 5 p.m. Eastern, but I'm going live today because, well, actually, it's probably Sunday where you are, right, Justin? Because I'm not going to be around tomorrow. This is the Nez Nation Live. We're live on Twitch. We're live on Periscope. We're live on YouTube. Hey, Justin, do you have a Skype? Do you want to come in real quick and just talk for a quick second? I'm trying to test the Skype feature. I like caster.io for restreaming. Well, see, I don't think eCam doesn't connect with that for restreaming. eCam only connects with, unless I'm doing something wrong, eCam only connects with Restream and Switchboard, I think. Yeah, Justin can definitely Skype. Justin has a Skype. Tom says, seriously, at 69, my goal is to wake up tomorrow. I want to get involved with 3D printing at my local elementary school. That's great, Tom. Right on. Wow, Tom actually got deep for a second. Tom actually got real for a second. How killer is that? Hey, Justin, do you want to jump on? My Skype is Peter Nez author, or just search for Professor Nez and see if I come in. Or what's your Skype, and I'll call you. See what your Skype is. eCam will work if you use custom. Oh, okay. So I have to use a custom encoder and all that stuff. Justin, is that what you're saying? Okay. Yeah, you're probably right. Okay, no problem. No worries, Justin. It's great to see you, man. It's great to see you as always. And actually, your video was very, very helpful. Of course. We're going to have you on the podcast again for sure, Justin. I would love. I can't believe I missed you at Vid Summit. I don't know where. I don't even know how that happened. I was vlogging on day 2 or day 1, I think, the whole entire day. I don't know how we missed each other, but would love to have you on the podcast again, Justin. Thank you so much for tuning in, man. Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. Have a wonderful night with your family. or day, I guess you're in, depending on where you are. That's what I love about this. Don't you just love this? I mean, Justin's all the way on the other side of the world. Roz is all the way on the other side of the world. I just absolutely love this. Hey, Tom, I really think that's cool. I think 3D printing, I mean, my aunt's a biochemist, and in the healthcare field, 3D printing is revolutionizing. It's revolutionizing healthcare. So I say kudos to you, sir. I think that's absolutely wonderful and marvelous. Justin, if you're still there, let me know what your New Year's resolution is, and do you believe in them? Or do you think they're just kind of like sort of phantoms that, give you hope and really don't have a lot of substance to them? Let me know what your thoughts are on that if you haven't jumped out the door yet. Yeah, definitely. Absolutely, Justin. Would love to. So yeah, that's really cool. I've been getting into such a rhythm lately, over the last 18 months with my website, with my businesses, with my content creation. I'm just going to keep plugging away. I'm just going to keep doing. I'm just going to keep being consistent. And leave in the comments if there's anything that you would love to learn first in 2019. Because I won't be back until well after the New Year's. I'm leaving tomorrow, and I won't be back until after New Year's. I'll probably definitely do a live stream on Sunday. I think it's the 7th. And I'll have it all planned, and it'll be kind of our normal broadcasting time and schedule. But let me know in the comments, what is it that you want to learn the most in 2019 when it comes to personal branding, content creation, building a business, communications, maybe learning how to brand yourself on camera, live streaming, podcasting. What is it that you want to know the most about? Leave that in the comments, especially if you're watching in the replay. Tom says, I've been talking to the principal and working on how to involve the kids. That's awesome, Tom. That's just totally killer. I'm out, but next year is all about pushing comfort zones to grow. Yes. It is only when the gem is rubbed. Okay, very cool, Beth. Yeah, come on in. Let me know. I mean, how do do I need to Google this? Like, how do I find my ID on Skype? Simply select and your Skype name will be displayed. Okay, so I know my Skype name. Did you just try to call me? Let's see. Let's see here. Victor McNeil, that call ended. What's your name on Skype, Beth? I'd love to know what your name is on Skype. Yeah, Justin Brown's channel is killer. You should go subscribe to Primal Video. He's got a great channel. Let me know what your tag or your ID or what have you. I mean, can't you share a link? There's got to be a way to share a link, I guess, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, let me know when you can, and I would love to. Because searching for Professor Nez comes up with a weird one here. You haven't chatted yet. Okay. I guess that's a different email. Yeah. Yeah, he's great. He's totally great. So this one is my email. Okay. Mobile. So maybe you have to do you might have to do from email, I think. You just search by, so maybe let me see. If I search, let me see. If I search, I'm not seeing your friends list here. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. So yes, it's all about just consistency. Keep doing the same things. Keep growing. Keep being patient. Not having unrealistic expectations. I see so many people who, they start to build a brand, they start to get things cooking, and they don't see 1,000 followers or 10,000 followers, or they don't see Zoom is more gooder for me. Yeah, it is. It is for me too. But it only integrates with this software that I'm using for live streaming. I don't know why it doesn't integrate. You can see the screen right now. It only integrates with Skype, and so I don't even like Skype that much. But I hear Skype is going to get better. I hear they might be changing a few things here and there. I just would like to, I'd like to bring some people in and see. You don't have Skype at all, Tom? Be more consistent. Keep doing what you're doing, and don't quit inches away from really. It's that little hump. Once you get over that hump, I mean, my channel, my YouTube channel, it took eons to get to 1,000 subscribers. But once I got to 1,000 subscribers, I mean, I'm getting 5 to 6, 10, 12, and it's just going to keep getting more and more and more. I mean, the next 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to probably get there by spring. You know what I mean? So I'll be getting 2,000, 3,000, then 10,000 probably in another year or so, and it's just going to keep growing and growing and growing. I'm not ever going to stop. The problem is people stop before they're inches away from actually getting past that one little hump. Nice hair, Nez. Before they get past that one little hump. So it's really, really important that you just stick with it. So that's my 2019. And of course you guys know I've tried this new software, Ecamm Live, with in the last what was it, like 4 weeks, and hit and miss, some miss. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. I've changed a lot of technical things, and hopefully everything's coming in very, very smooth now. That's great. I'm going to share this out a little bit and see if I can't, let's see here. I'm going to share this out. See if I can't get some more people to come hang out with us. Let's see if I can share it into my Facebook group. It's peternezauthor@gmail.com. That's my email. So if you that should bring up who I am, unless I'm using a different email. I wonder if I'm using a different email. Maybe it is. Can you see me yet on Skype? Let me know if you can see me yet. I want to definitely plan on going live a lot more. Oh, and one of the things that I would love to know your opinion on is, okay, cool. Here we go. I think I see you coming in. Okay, Simple Beth. Yes. Is she found you? How did you find me, by the way? Did you find me through email? Alrighty. I sent you a cool GIF. I didn't even know how to do that. So, okay, very cool. So let me see if I can call you. I'm calling you right now. Let's see if this works. There's the music. Can you guys hear the music? I'm calling Beth right now. How did you find me, by the way? Did you find me through just my email, or did my name pop up, Beth? I'd love to know. Yes, Luis is in the house. How are you, Luis? Good to see you, brother. Make sure you smash that smasher. You know how we do. Make sure you smash the smash button. How are you, my friend? Oh, okay, cool. So Peter Nez, author, came up. Okay, so was that my ID number? You didn't even have to type in the whole email. Is that right? Okay, very cool. Luis, let me know if you want to come in on Skype for just a minute. Let me know if you have a Skype. Let me know if you let me know if you want to come in real quick and just talk for a second, because I went live for several reasons today. I didn't really have any content planned other than kind of talking about something that inspired me is just the way that I actually inspired myself. I know that sounds kind of narcissistic, but I actually inspired myself in the sense that I actually, good to see you, Luis. Thank you, Beth. I appreciate it. I'm one of these people who never really did a New Year's resolution. I just keep doing what naturally feels like I need to, execute. That's it. And I've always followed my intuition, and my intuition, for good or bad, has never failed me, ever, 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 ever. So, I've always been, it's been kind of painful watching the internet lately. All these people talking about New Year's resolutions, and all these people talking about 2018 reflection and looking back, and here's the best of 2018. Let me ask you something. If you're a social media company, or if you're somebody who is dealing in the business and service of offering information or value based on a technology that constantly changes, why in the world do you think that I'd want to listen to, watch, or consume content that's over 8 months old or 12 months old? Why would I don't care about your best of 2018. I don't care about looking back. I'm always looking ahead or staying in the present, which is fantastic. Luis, come on and jump on here on Skype. I'll bring you in. Peter Nez, author at gmail.com. Go ahead and give me a call, Luis, if you're here. I'll have you jump in for a second and come talk to us. Tell us about what your plans are for the New Year's. I've been wanting to get you on here anyway for a while. No problem, Beth. I totally get it. No problem at all. What are some of the worst New Year's resolutions you've heard recently? Or what are some of the best and worst? What's the best and worst? I mean, I really like Stonies. I mean, I think the problem is that when people make a fitness resolution, I'm going to get in shape. I see this all the time at my gym. When people make a fitness resolution at their gym, when people make a fitness resolution, I see it all the time. So the gym is jam-packed on New Year's, and then come January 18th or January 29th, that gym goes back to its old vacant ways. Everybody pretty much is like, I'm done, I'm over it. The honeymoon of that feeling of, yes, this is the year, it starts to kind of fade. It's when that, inspiration fades that you got to work the hardest. Because what ends up happening is this becomes a vicious cycle. Every single year, you make the same promise to yourself, to your family, to everybody, and you're setting yourself up for disaster. You're setting yourself up for disaster. Okay, let's see here. Yo, Beth, is that you?
It's me.
Hi, Beth. How are you?
I'm great.
Okay, fantastic. Let me see if I can bring you up on... Yeah, let me see. So, are you integrated here? I think you are.
Oh, I got you on my... I should turn you down on the other one.
Okay, cool. Let me see. Why can't I see you on...
Yeah, I don't know.
I should
It's
be able
not
to see
offering me a camera.
Oh, it's not?
It says take a snapshot.
Take a snapshot. That's really strange. Okay, now Oh, maybe I had to turn it on. I guess
Oh,
maybe I.
I see you.
Oh, okay. Can you see me now?
Yeah, maybe it was just a delay.
Oh, okay.
Can you see me yet?
Well, I'm trying to bring you up on the Ecamm software, which it's supposed to. I can't see you at all, actually.
Hmm.
But why wouldn't it connect? I can hear you. That's a snapshot
Oh,
you just
yeah. When I
took.
took
Did you
the
just send me a
snapshot, but I
snapshot?
took the snapshot of you, not of me.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out why you're not coming up on my Skype here. Maybe I'm not logged in. Well, I mean, how could I not be logged in if I'm
Oh, there
talking
we
to you?
go. My camera was turned off.
Oh, your camera was, but your
I
camera
think
should.
that.
Oh, there you are. But I
Yep.
wonder why.
Yeah.
No, but I. Okay, there you are. Yes. How are you? I can hear you
Maybe this
now.
way.
Okay, there you go. Your Wi-Fi is not very good. Good to see you, Beth. Beth is an awesome member of our Nez Nation family, and you have been a very consistent member, and so happy to have you. How you doing?
I'm great.
So tell me a little bit about like how you got into live streaming and being a part of all these cool live streams, because I know you're a part of Niminati and you check out the creators. Where's Neil? I haven't seen Neil. Is Neil like mad at me or what? I haven't seen Neil in a while.
Neil's not mad at you. Neil's mad at me
Why is he mad at you?
because I don't have content on my channel, and he got upset with me for
He
basically
got
giving
upset with you?
advice. Well, he could for giving advice to creators when he doesn't consider me a creator.
Oh God. Okay, that sounds like some drama for your mama right there.
Fine, which is fine, but that's all I'll say about it. Yeah.
Right. Okay, that's totally cool. I can totally get that. So New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolutions. What does Beth want to do for New Year's and why? What's your top resolution?
I'm not really a resolution person. I already mentioned that, but I do want to start publishing content.
Yes.
So
What kind of
I
content do
guess
you think
that
you what kind of content do you think you might want to publish?
craft tutorials,
Craft
like
tutorials.
DIY.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. And are you on your iPhone or what are you on right now?
I am on my son just got a new S9 for Christmas, and so I'm on his old S7
Oh, very cool. Okay, very cool. Right on.
because I'm watching you on YouTube on my phone. So
Oh, I see. Okay, very cool. Very cool. Right on. So what can is there anything I can help with? Like, do you have any questions for me? Because you know me, I'm a content creating machine.
right.
Do you have any questions or anything I could maybe help with that maybe could bring some value to our audience too?
Um, I was just realizing that since branding is your thing, what I might need to talk to you about is my father-in-law owns the company that my husband works for, and it's a donut shop.
Uh-huh.
So my relatively smallish town city that we live in is kind of this is kind of like um, it's a college town. So donut shop 24 hours is kind of like doesn't even need to advertise, kind of been around forever, everybody knows their donuts kind of thing. So my question is, how crazy would it be to change people change their brand image, right?
Yeah.
See, the picture that they use, I think, is outdated and they need to change it. But that's the only thing I can think of that I
It's
just had
interesting.
thought
I mean,
about that.
it's like branding is not, people get the wrong idea with branding. Like, branding is not always just about like logos and pictures. It's really about communicating clearly who you are to your audience. So when they come to your website, they come to your product page, they come to your channel, they come to your whatever it is, your blog post, they could come to your brick and mortar, your storefront. They know instantaneously who you are, what you can do, and why they should pay attention to you. That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
It's about
Yeah.
simplifying
We
because so
have,
many people overcomplicate their message. So many people overcomplicate their. Hey, Luis, it's Peter Nez author. Is that what you typed, Beth? What did you type in to find me?
yeah, I just typed all one word and then it started suggesting it.
Okay. And did it say Professor Nez anywhere or just Peter Nez author?
Yeah, it said Professor Nez, I believe.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so as soon as you type in my email, Luis, it should pop up. We'll get Luis in here in just a second. It's so good to see you, Beth. I really do appreciate you big time. I don't know if you hear me say it enough, but I really do dig you, and I appreciate you like monumentally.
When I was watching you last week, and my brother, who's staying with us right now, heard you say my name, he was like, "Is he talking about you?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "That's pretty cool."
You better believe that's cool. That's not just cool; it's badass.
And then today I got on, and you're like, "Beth, Beth, Beth, Beth." So I had to go find Kent, my brother, and tell him, "Hey, you were impressed by him saying my name? Today he was chanting my name."
I'm chanting it, Beth, 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 Beth. You got to show him the replay of this.
I will have. He would definitely be tickled by that. My brother is a political science.
So, hey, I just want to say, such a pleasure to talk to you, and I think you're rad. Please, please, please keep coming back, and let me know if you have any questions or anything in the future. If you ever need anything, you just let me know.
I will hopefully see you at Mid Summit. We will see if that goes.
You got to show up. You have to be there. I'm gonna take you guys out. We're gonna go have a bite to eat.
That's a huge goal. I'm gonna try and figure out somebody who wants me to volunteer and get in that way.
Yeah, you could do that. I think Dan Norton did that. I think that's an awesome way of doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Beth. Well, hey, you rock. Thank you so much for doing this and taking the time and
energy. For having me.
And keep watching and love you. Have a wonderful new year, okay?
You too.
All right, thanks, Beth. All right, that was Beth. How cool was that? Let me see if I can get Tommy in here. Let's see. Luis, where are you? I don't see you, Luis. Let's see if I can get Tommy in here. Oh, wait. I want to do this. Yeah. Let's see if Tommy will pick up. Thank you so much, Beth. You rock. What happened to Luis? I don't see Luis. I'm trying to get Tom Willis on here. I don't think he's gonna pick up. Let's see. Skype is kind of weird. I'm not sure if I'm crazy about Skype. Okay, Tom's not picking up. Let's see. Luis, anywhere, Luis? Let's see if Luis is anywhere. Wonder if I should give Todd Live a call. Oh, there we go. There we go. There's Luis Robles. Yes. Okay. Now I'm calling Luis. Let's see if Luis will open up here. Yo, Luis, Hello? Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can see you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, but I can't see you. Did you turn off your video?
No, I'm working on it.
Okay. All right, cool. So we've got Luis in the house.
Can you see me now?
Yes, Luis. How are you, man? You're on, buddy. Okay, you're on Nez Nation Live.
Can you hear my fan?
Huh?
Can you hear my fan?
Your fan?
Yeah.
No, I can't hear your fan.
Okay.
But the video quality is great.
Yeah, iPhone 8 Plus.
Yeah, I like your video quality. What's up, brother? It's good to see you.
Not much.
All right, awesome. So, welcome to Nez Nation Live, man. It's been a long time. Luis is one of our top mods, if not the top mod.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man, you're awesome, dude. So, New Year's resolutions, Luis, yay or nay? What do you think?
The reason I say yes, because I can look back and hold myself accountable if I don't do it. Yeah. It's a reminder.
Yeah.
I agree what you said to a certain point, but I like to be reminded and look back. Oh, I look at it like a nagging, constantly reminder of I need to go push myself.
Yes.
Because if I don't set and I'm not setting a resolution to make it, I'm setting a resolution for a reminder.
Yes.
That's what
And
I
that's
do.
interesting that you say that because, you know, what do I always say on my channel? I always say I'm a reminder
Hmm.
that what I love to do more than anything, and what I feel, there's nothing original about Professor Nez. There's nothing special about Professor Nez. That all I really hope to be is just a reminder of something that you. So yeah, do you? Let me ask you this: do you think the reminder of a New Year's resolution is? Do you think the reminder is something that can last, or how do we keep it from being just a honeymoon kind of thing where it only lasts a couple weeks and then
Hmm.
it wears off? Which it's kind of like with every new endeavor, right? Like how do we keep it sustain that feeling? What do you
Well, let me
think?
give you a perfect example. I already started earlier. I think at the beginning of this month, I got a reminder, which I sent you the link on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm putting multiple reminders, different source of different social media. So I'm pinning the reminder so I see it in my face, on my notepad and everything. The thing that I want to do, will explain to everybody. Well, let me give a context. Give me a second to explain who I am so everybody can understand.
Yeah.
So my channel started with my name, but then again, it was a soccer player had it because my name is Luis Robles. Luis, that's why it's LR, and then Nano is my nickname. So I put both together, and that's my social media name. So I've been doing content creation. I don't know how long, but nothing in concrete. Because when I studied in high school, because I'm a little older than you, it was so big and clunky. We have VH tape and those, big tape 8 tracks. So all that, it was a waste. I had to retrain myself. So that's why I said I'm gonna start doing video creation. So I'm gonna go and take classes for Adobe Premiere because I want to take my message and branding to help others. So let me give you a perfect example.
Yeah, please.
So
This is
you
great
you
stuff,
talk to
Luis.
people, right? You talk to people, and you like, oh, this is this and that, and you aura and your engagement. But I use something similar, but I'll be like, hey, come closer to me. If you like what you see, follow me in my journey. Welcome. We're here to create and to learn. So my channel is Tech for You Need, and it's for basic consumers to learn how to use their mobile. So this is my I know you're a professor, but I gotta say my quote that I use every time. Tech for Your Needs is to enrich your life for a better tomorrow. Tech for Your Needs is to enrich your life for a better tomorrow. Do not let technology consume your life, and use technology for bettering your tomorrow. That's my
Yeah.
slogan.
God, that's so good. That is so good, Luis. I love that.
You see, it's easy.
That's
I'm not.
let me really quickly. Let me really quickly.
Go ahead.
That's exactly why I keep saying bringing more humanness to this digitalness. You know what that means.
Another perfect example. Since we talk and we training people, I'm not talking to the camera. I'm talking to you. The
Yes.
camera is an object. Why should you be
Yes.
afraid of the camera if the camera's not hurting you? You see how comfortable I am?
Very
It's just
comfortable.
simple. But some
Yeah.
people be like, robotic, melatonin. Yes, I was like that at the beginning, but you got to learn, and all about practice. Another thing, I give up on my channel for a while, but I'm coming back because I did, like I said, 3 years of high school TV production, and I have. And now I'm back to TV production. I don't love it. I adore it. I like content creation. It's something that it just like I like to help people.
Yeah.
And the most important thing is not just hoping for today. It's hoping them for tomorrow too. You know what I mean?
Right.
So there's one series that I always say thank you for you because I'm picking up a series on my channel, and it's branding 101 for YouTube. How to brand yourself for that, and I'm doing that, and I'm committing to that series. And what I'm doing is I'm giving tactics. I'm using some of your stuff, some of my stuff, because it's all knowledge. And the more you know and the more you pass, the more it's better for the world.
Beautiful. Well said. Well, hey, Luis, I just want to say it's been a great pleasure talking to you finally on camera and on live on the
Hmm.
show. And we love you to death, brother. Keep it
Thank you.
coming. Keep being here. Keep being one of the strongest member of the Nez Nation family. And you're an inspiration, brother. Thank you.
And the last thing before I leave, because I'm going to
Yeah,
take too much
please.
time, I give advice to everybody.
Yes.
And this is a quote by Frederick Douglass. Without struggle, there's no progress.
Yes.
Second one, Trey Shelton, a content creator, it all starts with you. With that said, I'll be back on the chat.
All right, man. Thank you so much. Happy New Year, Luis. You're the best.
You too. So I'll see you on the chat.
All right. Thank you, man.
Okay, bye.
Wow. How cool is that? How cool is that to have Luis? This is what I love about our Nez Nation family. I mean, I keep telling everybody, this is not just Professor Nez. You've got unbelievable people like Beth, intelligent, smart, cool people like Luis and Tom, Beth and Roz, and just all these great people, man. Stoney, Sethi, Christian Reddy. I mean, it's just fantastic. I mean, I just absolutely love it. I think it's kind of cool to get you guys in on the action and do. I might want to do more of this, like kind of live calls. I actually think it's really, really cool. Well, hey guys, it's been an absolute pleasure being with you today on this live stream. I just want to say thank you so much to you guys, Nez Nation. And if you're watching this on the replay, please remember to subscribe down below. Follow me on Instagram. You can see our Beyond the Box Academy is our sponsor of every single show. It is the ultimate online training academy where you can learn professional development, leadership, branding. I've got my flagship course, Personal Branding 101, which is getting insane reviews. And I just absolutely love you guys. You guys are terrific. Don't forget to hit subscribe. If you want to learn how to discover your purpose, communicate your message, and impact your audience, this is the channel for you. We talk about mindset and messaging. 2019, bring it. I'm ready. We're all ready. If you want to become more prepared for 2019 and flourish and thrive in 2019, this is the show for you. You've got to become a part of the Nez Nation family. You got to become a part of the Nez Nation family. Look at how wonderful these people are. It's so awesome. Yes, that's right, Beth. All humans struggle. You're welcome, Luis. Yes. Yeah. For you, Tom, I pay in goldfish. Isn't Tom wonderful? I love Tom. I love you guys. Thank you so, so much. And I won't be going live tomorrow, more than likely. If I do go live, it would be sometime in the morning, but I can't go live at our normally scheduled time, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. But next Sunday, you best believe. So make sure that you're there. That's our normal time that we go live. I love you guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Happy, happy New Year. And don't forget, please, please don't forget, work on your inner game. Don't work on your external game. Your external game is awesome. It's your inner game where everything really happens. That's the epicenter to your success. I love you. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you, guys.